Hey guys, welcome to Gameweek 24. Unfortunately, Max won last week.
All right, first off, you relax your fucking tone. Second off, I'm the guy. All right. I understand that, okay, this might be like the first win in like 10 games for me or whatever. But we're here to dominate now. 20 points behind, and we're gonna bring that a bit closer this week.
Brilliant.
And we're on to the Gameweek rules.
The game week rules are simple. An exact score will get you 3 points. Guessing the correct team will get you 1 point. And each person is allowed one captain, meaning that you can double your score for a single prediction.
So first game kick off 12:30 on a Saturday. We've got Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. Forest just got slapped up 5-0. They need to come back strong. They need to come back strong for a win. I'm going 3-1 Forest. They need to, put a statement out there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I think we're all going to assume that game was an anomaly because, just wow, just like
Yeah.
I think that really does show just like how like incredible Bournemouth are anyway. But also, I think it was like, I mean, you conceded 5 goals. You've simply had a bad game. I don't know. This team is like sort of known for their defensive unit. Like they don't really score too much. So I'm thinking it might just be 1-1, because Brighton are getting a bit back into form. I know they lost to Everton, but that was like their first loss since the 15th of December. So I think close 1-1.
Fair enough.
Yeah, close 1-1. I think Forest come back with the win. I think they're going to come back 2-1. I think last week was a shock result, so yeah, 2-1.
Yeah, Lucas, I'm with you there. Forest will win if they have to win. Like, if they want to compete for top four, it's really competitive. And Europe's really competitive now with Bournemouth, who are high-flying and performing really well. That's why I've gone for a Forest win 3-1. Brighton will lose again after Everton. I think they'll be down in the dumps, and they might be selling Mitoma to Saudi for 97 million. So
Yeah, that's crazy.
I haven't actually seen that. What?
It's like 90 million bid from Al Nassr. Durant and Mitoma is insane.
Yeah, they
They
have
just-
to accept that one's insane.
They
97.
don't want to accept. They said they're reluctant to sell. So.
They rejected the 60 million, Shayan, and now they've come out saying they're going to put a bid for 97
That
million.
is insane.
Well, you gotta take that and run. That is daylight robbery. I don't understand this. Where's the Saudi money coming from? Where's
And
the
what-
FFP and all of this?
And why do the Saudi motherfuckers not want to like buy some Tottenham Hotspur players? That's a real
Mate,
question.
Robert Sanchez is available by me. Someone take him.
Sergio Reguilon is there for the taking.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah. But that's why I think Forest will win 3-1, because Brighton are a mess and Forest
Yeah.
need to come back.
I think Forest got to put a statement out there because if they lose to Brighton, like back-to-back weeks, they lose. People are going to doubt them for top four.
Yeah, 100%. They'll do a Chelsea and just drop all the way out of top four contention. But saying that, now moving on to one of the most scariest games this week, Bournemouth against Liverpool. Scary because Bournemouth are on incredible form at the moment. Like, it's kind of worrying. You put 4 against Newcastle at Newcastle, then 5 against Forest. How many are they going to score against Liverpool? I think they're only going to score 1, and Liverpool are going to win 2-1. I think we've rested half our players for the Champions League game. Well, no, we rested our whole squad for the Champions League game, apart from
Must be a
Gakpo.
parlay, that.
Apart from Gakpo, and I think Slot needs to win. We have to win this. We can't drop points to the mighty Bournemouth, even though they're flying.
I think Bournemouth going to come out strong. They need to put like same with Forest. They're coming out strong. They need to keep up with the last week's result of battering Forest. I don't think they're going to win versus Liverpool. Liverpool's step too far, in my opinion. I'm going 2-2 draw. I don't know why. I'm going 2-2 draw.
I have a couple thoughts. First off, man, you need to start calling it Accra again, bro. I don't know. The Americans have taken you with the parlay
I
stuff.
watch a lot of American
Parlay.
sports, so you gotta allow me.
We need to bring you back. Second, Leo, in that
I'm gone too far.
during that Liverpool, section, you seemed a bit nervous, bro. You okay?
As I said, Bournemouth. If you're scoring 9 goals in the last 2 games, Clivert 2 hat-tricked in the last 2 games. He's nearly scored more goals than Solanke this season. So it's kind of just a bit. I am a bit nervous because I think we could drop points and Arsenal they could win and close the gap, and then have to listen to Arsenal fans brag about them being the best team in the world. I don't want to listen to that.
I don't think anyone wants to listen to that, to be fair. I mean, Liverpool are the only team still unbeaten away from home. I'm pretty sure. Might be a little lie, but I'm pretty sure I told the truth. And I don't. Oh, it'll be such a great game. Bournemouth haven't lost in the last 12. Like I said already, Liverpool are unbeaten. Do you know what? I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. I reckon. You got the quality. When you played them at Anfield, it was 3-0. I reckon you can. I think you'll just get the win. I think it'll be close. But hey, 3 points. 3 points is 3 points.
I think it's going to be close as well. I think it's going to be a goal scoring game. I think there's going to be 5 goals scored, and I think it's going to be 3-2 Bournemouth. Liverpool did beat
4-1 to
Ipswich.
someone.
No, Liverpool did beat Ipswich like 4-1, so it's not. Liverpool are a strong team, but I think Bournemouth are going to edge it out. They're flying, so you know.
You know what it is? This game's it's 3 p.m. kickoff. It's not televised. That is insane.
Yeah, that is.
It's not even televised.
Yeah, no, that's poor.
Crazy.
But like it is what it is, man. That's what they do. All right, let's go on to Everton versus Leicester. 1-1 the last time these two teams faced each other. Moyes is so far 2 wins in 3, and obviously Tottenham, the nice team that we are, decided to give both Leicester and Everton some wins in the last week or two going into this fixture, which is lovely. I don't know, this game. I don't know. Look, when we played Everton, I was a lot more convinced of their attacking display than Leicester's. When Tottenham played them anyway, but again we lost both games, so I don't know why I'm even rambling about it. I think Everton is like showing why they're good enough to stay in this league. Granted, I think they're like middle bottom, like in terms of the caliber of players they have, but I think that's better than what Leicester's currently offering. So I'll go for a 2-1.
I completely agree with you. I'm going to copy word for word, bar for bar. 2-1 Everton. I was at the Tottenham Leicester game. The Reds and Chelsea fan. I was on a hate watch complete. Lucas there was with me. Emotional, generational. I loved it, enjoyed it, soaked it in. But I'm going to go for them to losing this week. 2-1 Everton.
Yeah, I think Everton, they are a lot more stable, even though they're like towards the bottom half of the league. They're more stable than Tottenham. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Everton.
Oh, you guys are all gone for the same. That's quite boring. That's why I'm going to go for something different. As both teams are flying high, Everton winning, Leicester winning in their last game. I think they both won't beat each other in this game. I think it'll be a nice draw, 1-1. Just a classic, bottom of the half table fight. A couple big tackles in there. Someone scores in the first half. That's one team, and then the momentum goes to the other team in the second half. Don't know which team, but yeah, it's going to be 1-1.
Does beating Tottenham really count as flying high? I feel like I can't remember the last
Yes, in the relegation battle, yes.
time.
It was a 6-pointer.
You guys should hope Leicester win, man. If Everton win, they're going to go above you.
Look, man, that's just like that's another obstacle, bro. Ange has a plan. I don't know what the plan is, but he has a plan.
Yeah, I saw, bro. I saw. IRL.
Crazy.
Okay, on to the next game, which is Ipswich, Southampton. Now, speaking of teams that are in the relegation fight, these two are right in the middle of it, and I think it's gonna be a tight one because obviously both are fighting for their lives. I think 2-1 Ipswich. Just because Southampton have been getting battered all season, even though there have been like a couple games where they've put in 1 goal. Ipswich have done the same, so they're really quite tightly matched. So I think 2-1 Ipswich.
I completely agree with you, Lucas. I'm going to go for a 2-1 here. But you said both teams are in a relegation battle. Southampton's already relegated. It's just Ipswich. Come on now.
That's true. That's my mistake.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I don't know. I have written on my notes here 1-1 draw. I don't want to give Southampton points for some reason. I'm tempted to go for a 1-0 Ipswich win. But actually, I'll stick to my guts. I'll go 1-1 draw. I'll see Southampton, worst team in the league. Ipswich, I'm rooting for you, but I'm still going 1-1.
Yeah, I mean the last fixture between the two was 1-1. I reckon. I feel like I can't even say I feel like Southampton have been better recently. They faced like three really they faced Man United, Forest, and then Newcastle in a row, and they scored against each one of them. I think they're capable of scoring against Ipswich here. And I mean this is an Ipswich team that recently have like in very recent form it is Liverpool and Man City, but 10-2. So I'm thinking I think if Southampton are ever gonna get a point, because I agree with Leo, they're relegated already. They're 10 points literally off Ipswich. But no, I feel like they can nick something out of this game. So yeah, 1-1.
Fair enough. Cool. Moving on, we have got Newcastle versus Fulham. Newcastle are currently drawing with City on points, 41 points each, some goal difference. They're fifth. They're above Chelsea now. I'm going to say they're going to get the 3 points. I'm going to say 2-0 Newcastle. I think they've been a bit shaky recently. I'm going to go to Newcastle.
I'm gonna do what you kind of did to me. I'm gonna I'm
Are you
gonna
backing it?
oh yeah, word for word, bar for bar. Yeah,
Word for word, bar for bar.
I think obviously in the last time these two teams faced, it was a Fulham 3-1 win actually, but I think at home Newcastle are quite convincing, and on the road Fulham are a bit like they're a bit shaky. They got 4 wins in 11 away from home, so I'm thinking solely on that and the fact that Newcastle have just like been flying, bar the Bournemouth loss, but as we all know, Bournemouth have just been spectacular. I think it's going to be another case where Newcastle like really like press their claim for Champions League, and I'm going for 2-0 win.
I hope they lose. I need them to drop points.
It doesn't matter to me. We're relegated regardless.
I agree with you, boys. Newcastle are on form, and especially big boy Isak, probably the most informed striker in the league right now.
Leo's Isaac laser, man.
Oh, he saved me my fantasy.
I really said,
I was bottom. I captained him, and he saved me massively.
am I bottom now?
Yeah, you are bottom of the league. It's not
Yeah.
looking for you.
I haven't changed my team in
you
like
are.
months.
It don't matter, bro. That's on you.
Yeah.
Therefore, that's why I've gone for a 3-1 Newcastle win. They will concede because they're always conceding every game, but they're going to score 3, so 3-1.
Okay, Max, did you say that last time they faced it was 3-1 to Fulham?
Those other words I said.
Well, I'm going to go for a shock result. Call it gut feeling, call it stupidity, call it what you will. I'm going to go 3-1 Fulham. I don't know what it is. I just think Newcastle, even though they are like very good, I don't know. I just think Fulham, they can get a result. Who knows? Why not?
I don't know. I haven't really liked Fulham's recent form. So
Yeah, they got to turn it around.
That 2-2 against Ipswich, they beat Watford 4-1 in the cup, lost 3-2 to West Ham, beat Leicester 2-0, then lost to Man United. It's very rocky, very up and down.
But Max, most importantly, the legend Harry Wilson is now injured for 10 weeks, so they don't have him. That's why they're going to lose, Lucas.
Yeah, Harry Wilson will be a big loss. I think he had I think he was like their 3rd top goal scorer this season.
Yeah, and second most assists or something like that. He's arguably one of their best players this season, and now he's out injured. The Welshman, then Fulham are going to lose because of it.
You really wanted
lost a goal off the bench.
You really wanted to throw in that Welsh comment, didn't you?
Yeah,
100%. I got back my boys. You know.
All right, man. I mean, that is completely fair enough. All right, who's got Wolves?
So the reason why I'm backing my boys
Oh,
is because next is Wolves against Villa, and
Your boss gonna come and play. So.
but we had a very long conversation about the whole Duran Watkins situation, and because Duran's not going for like 77 million euros to Saudi, and then Arsenal came in with an 60 million pound bid, and there's reports that they're coming in within 80, and Villa have come out saying now that Watkins isn't for sale, but
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes sense.
Arsenal go for 100 million. 100. I think if they push it up to that much, you've got to accept it.
I disagree, man. I disagree entirely because it don't even matter at that point. The money doesn't take like it's time. You know that 6 months is probably worth more than 100 mil. You got to
Yeah.
think about the longevity of the club with this.
They're also in the Champions League as well. They go, go at it.
Yeah, I mean,
Not a minute, but like, might as well try.
I mean, Villa are currently eighth, right? They're below Chelsea, Bournemouth, Newcastle, and then obviously City is fourth right now. They're 4 points off. If they get rid of Duran and they get rid of Watkins, I don't think there's any striker that they can feasibly get within the next.
They won Tell. They won Matthias Tell and Felix.
Still hasn't
Like a
scored
replacement.
this season. Though.
Everyone in the Prem wants Tell. I don't think they get Tell.
I think you're right. The Watkins isn't going to leave. It was either Duran or Watkins, and they decided to get rid of Duran. It was either or. They got rid of one.
What about Sesko or Gyökeres? You think they can bring him in?
I don't think they're going to get Gyökeres. They don't have the pool like they.
Yeah, but he's okay. Let's say, hypothetically, next season,
Okay.
Arsenal come in again 60, 70 million for Watkins. I think Villa would accept it.
But that's fine. That's fine because that's in the summer. But we're talking about January. January is too key. January is too important. You can't.
There's days left.
Even
They're fighting for top four, and they're in the Champions League, and they've got Tottenham in the cup. So they just got to try their best. They can win something. They could win the cup.
I'm saying if it was me and they came in with 100 million, I would accept. As if I wasn't. Maybe it's stupid,
but you can't replace that though.
Yeah, you might not be able to replace it instantly.
Yeah, but you're selling two good strikers. One's your starter. One's a very good, promising backup. You can't replace that. You're finished. You may as well give up on the rest of the season.
All right, let's get on with predictions. We're losing the plot here.
Yeah. But after all of that rambling about Watkins and Villa, I believe that Villa will win because they have to. They performed really well against Celtic in the Champions League, and they're playing well. That they will win 2-1 against Wolves because it's away at home, and after Champions League, Villa tend to drop points, but they're not going to this time. They're just going to pull through.
Okay,
no, you speak now. You got it. I'm a nice guy.
Okay, I think even though Wolves they kept it quite tight against Arsenal, it was a 1-0 loss. I think Villa should win this comfortably, even though they lost 1-1. Drew 1-1 to West Ham. Villa should win. They should. So 2-0 to Villa.
Well, I don't know. When you think about this kind of game, I'm just thinking we're maybe discrediting Wolves too much.
I agree with you.
Granted, when I say my result, it is gonna seem like I literally just went against what I'm about to say right now.
Whereas yapping.
I'm always yapping, but I think when it comes to their in terms of their attacking output, I think Wolves are always decent. I mean, that 1-0 against Arsenal was close. Granted, they had a one-man advantage for maybe 20, 25 plus minutes, which they didn't capitalize on. But I think Wolves are gonna I think Villa's gonna win 3-1. Okay, just straight up. But I think maybe we're just discrediting Wolves too much. They still have the capabilities to get a point off.
So I'm gonna go for a very hard-earned victory for Villa. I think it'll be a lot closer than what you guys think. I think it'll be 1-0 to Villa. Wolves' last 6 games from Boxing Day, they've had hard opponents. They've had United, Tottenham, Forest, Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal, back to back to back to back. And they got Villa now. So 7 hard games. See, they played decent against Chelsea. They played okay. I mean, they should have probably fucking got a point against Arsenal, but they bottled it. I think it's also at the Molineux, so I think they'll like fight for it a little bit.
Hmm.
Fun fact: in the last 6 games, they only got a point versus Tottenham. They've lost every other one.
Cheers, man.
Surprise!
All right, moving on to the pride of my life, as you can tell by my voice and by the fact that my face is not showing today. Brentford versus Tottenham. All right, well, I'll get the Tottenham part out of the way because we all know how much I like and dislike them. I mean, what is this? 8 losses in the last 10 games in the Premier League. Like what, 4th most losses in the Premier League in general. When I'm looking at our away record, we've lost 7, we've won 3. So that really, like, it doesn't really fill me with confidence at the minute. Yeah, no, it's not good. What I will say, which can benefit Tottenham, I suppose, is that Brentford's conceded 40 goals in 23 games. So that's like 1.75 goals per game conceded. But I'm thinking Brentford, they're currently just steady. It's like they'll win, they'll lose, they'll draw. It's just currently just up and down, whereas Tottenham is literally just down at the minute. So I'm going to go for 2-2, and that is me being optimistic.
See, I've gone for Tottenham winning, I'm pretty sure, for the last few weeks. And I said every time I go for them, they lose. And if I go against them, they're going to win. But this week, I've decided I'm going to go against you. I'm going 3-1 Brentford. As I said, I was at the Leicester game, didn't see anything promising. I think it's going downhill, man.
Yeah, it's not looking good. We're getting Van de Ven back for a game at least, so we will hope his
Well,
leg.
He's starting tonight.
Is he?
I was avoiding looking at the starting line. His legs.
Please don't let him get injured, man. Oh my god!
He is starting.
I've never wanted a man to only play 45 minutes more in my entire life.
Mikey Moore starting, Alex.
Oh! Let's go! Come on. All right. Well,
you got to calm down.
Back onto negative things. Tottenham.
Oh.
I think I have to back the team, unfortunately. 2-1 to Tottenham. I was at the home leg of the fixture. We played very well. Unfortunately, we're not playing well now, obviously. Yeah, 2-1. I think we can do it. It's possible. But then again, we're bang shit right now, so.
Yeah.
Good fries in the bag.
Yeah. I agree with you, Lucas. It will be a 2-1. But a 2-1 to Brentford.
I knew that I was going to.
Yeah, I knew it in the pause.
I believe you did that to me.
You guys are awful, and I can't believe you guys are playing this bad.
What do you think of Tottenham?
Wait, bro, edit this out, bro. Edit this out.
Editor, edit that out. Thank you.
Yeah, bro, edit them.
But I got a really
Editors are Arsenal fan, bro. I hate it.
honest question right now, a genuine question. When is it enough? When are we gonna go and say to Ange, enough's enough now?
I don't think it's a manager issue. I think it's just not.
It's a not. Bro, have you seen the recent clip from Ian Wright saying that it's basically Levy? Well, I agree with that.
I don't know how informed Ian Wright is. He gets on a surface level aspect, but like,
yeah.
If we really were delving, we can happily do that in a separate video. This will take too long.
Okay, but
I'm telling you, it's on the hierarchy as it always has been. Tottenham Hotspur would win at least 2 trophies each decade until Daniel Levy came in. Since he's been here, since 2001, we've got 1 League Cup in 2008 in the last 25 years. This club has been maximized.
Handles were low anyway.
Okay, relax yourself. The club being maximized for profit without any consideration for the actual happiness of the fans. We went through 16 managers in 24 years. So every 18 months we do a managerial switch. How many times do you do the same managerial switch in a January point or just after 18 months until you realize the issue, the common denominator is the man up top, that bold forward who I would like to slap in his bald head.
That would be really satisfying.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I apologize. Not to him, but
You
to
would
all
too if you were a Spurs fan.
Let's move.
Let's move on before Max starts actually crying and
I'm fine. I'm
I
fine.
would like to see that.
Wait, my tears.
Yes.
Bitch.
you give us 1,000 views and
Max will cry on camera.
Well, yeah, I will cry on camera if we get a 1,000.
One like and Max will cry on camera.
Look, man, who's doing Man United, man? Let's move on for Tottenham, please.
Okay, on to United Palace. Both teams not doing very well. Was Man United's last fixture the Fulham game?
Yeah, I believe so. About
Yeah,
1-0.
so they scraped their asses through that. Palace lost to Brentford. So it's going to be a tight game, I think. I mean, I could actually see United opening the hell out of Palace, but who knows what United are going to do. Palace, I think, are going to scrape a 1-0.
Lucas, I agree with you there. Palace are gonna win, but it's gonna be a 2-1 because all of Palace's scores are 2-1 wins or 2-1 losses, so it's gonna be a 2-1 win.
Yeah, I agree with you with the 2-1. The reverse. I'm going United win.
How do you see Man U scoring 2 goals?
It's at Old Trafford. So I got it. I'm backing the home team.
Okay,
And they should do better. They'll probably get Tell. I'm assuming. Not
That's-
by then. He won't play by then, but still.
I think we should all make a quick tell prediction on where because every club wants them.
United.
I also thought you go to United, so that would be my prediction.
I would want to become Chelsea, but I will go United.
I want to become Tottenham, but yeah.
I think logically, United. I mean, it's come out that he prefers United out of everyone else. So
He also prefers Arsenal, I think, to be fair. But I don't know how much Arsenal's gonna come.
I don't mind losing out on him. I'll be real. Just in the summer, it makes us go like full on or something. That's what I want, bro.
find another 20 players which you won't use.
Yeah.
I want Osimhen. That's all I want. Give me
Well,
Osimhen.
I think, Leipzig won him, Marseille won him, Villa won him, and then Spurs, Man U, Chelsea, and Arsenal, and probably like 8 other teams. I think the best fit for Bayern is for him to go on loan to the Prem, to a competitive team which he will start.
I think it's going to be a permanent.
No, it's going to be it's only a loan.
Yeah, there's
teams
options.
all want a permanent.
Yeah, we put in a bid for a permanent.
It's going to be a loan because he wants to stay at Bayern and he wants to.
That's true.
And they see him as Kane's replacement. He scored 13 goals this season already. And that's as a backup striker.
But he wants to go though.
No, but okay. The whole thing with Tell is that at the beginning of the season, he said he'll wait and try and fight and get his place. Hit January, he's had a change of heart, and he now wants to game time and he wants to play. So Bayern want to send him on loan and then bring him back in the summer again for him to fight.
I'm hoping they want Nkunku so we can leverage our way in.
I can see him going to Chelsea, and I think he will go to Chelsea just because Chelsea have the money.
We wouldn't loan him though. We would just buy him up top.
You do a swap deal with Nkunku.
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
I think that's.
But I'm pretty sure Bayern don't want to match our valuation of Nkunku because we want like 60 or 70. I want these matching that.
And they want to sell him for like around like 50, I think. So that'd just be a straight swap deal, wouldn't it?
More or less would be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's we'll get back to the topic with Man United. Last time it was 0-0. You are right. Like with Man United, it kind of is. What are you gonna get from them this week? You know, and do you know what? I reckon Man United can get a win from this. I think so. think Palace have been decent in the last 10, to be fair, because, 5 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. Like, it's very solid in the Premier League, I must add. But you know what? I reckon Man United are about to go on a decent spell. You know, they got what? Palace, then Leicester, Tottenham, Everton, Ipswich. I think this is a really good time to actually like start making and building a good run. So I reckon they're going to kickstart that off 2-1 win.
Now, moving on to the next and probably the most important game of the weekend is going to be Arsenal City. City are playing wellish. They need to win. Arsenal they played well in Champions League. This is arguably a title. This was a title. One of the big title matches at the beginning of the season. I think it still will be a title decider, and that's why I've gone for a 3-1 City win.
Title decider.
Yes.
In what way?
Liverpool's not playing.
No, but Arsenal will drop points and Liverpool will gain an extra 3 points.
Yo, you're going to win anyway. I've gone reverse of you there. I'm going 2 on Arsenal. I think they tend to get the edge on City at the Emirates. Don't know why. I've gone 2 on Arsenal for that reason.
I mean, when you think about the last time Arsenal lost against the top 6 team, I'm pretty confident it was over 1,000 days ago. Like in the last 10, they got 6 wins, 4 draws. And I mean, I think for all I do like to hate on Arteta for just in general, just because he's Arsenal and because of his other antics. I have like, I think his game management, especially against the big teams, is normally like pretty excellent. I reckon this Man City team, they're finally like, you know, getting back to themselves, but they're still like, you know, cracks that's evident. I think it'll be close. I think just simply because Saka's injured, I think he could have been like a game winner for them. But I think without him in the side, I'm not like as fearful of an Arsenal attack against a Man City defense. So for that reason, I'm going 1-1.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to one up you. I'm going to say 2-2. I think, even though City been meh, Arsenal been meh, like they've both been
Meh.
City did beat Chelsea, so I think it's going to be 2-2. Yeah, I think there's not much between the teams right now. I'll be honest.
Cool. Let's move on as we don't have much time left. We've got the Chelsea versus West Ham. Graham Potter's return to Stamford Bridge. I'm going to back to Chelsea, as always. I'm going to say we win 3-0. 3-0. Cole Palmer's going to score again. I think he hasn't scored for a few weeks, so he's going to score.
As always.
You're back.
Yeah, do you know what? I think I damn near agree with all of that. I mean, the last time we played West Ham, you won 3-0. And I'm thinking maybe just this time West Ham score. So far, Graham Potter, he's got 1 win, 1 draw, 2 losses in his first 4 games. Not that that's even a reflection on him. I mean, it's more of a reflection on like
I mean, I can see them scoring with Robert Sanchez in goal, man. That fella needs to get out, bro. Get out.
One thing is they are decent, and ever since they have lost Bowen, you do wonder where all the goals are coming from. But I'm thinking like lots of these West Ham players like have the ability to get on the score sheet, so I reckon one of them will. But I think Chelsea's going to be too much for them. They got like the 4th best attack in the league. If they could sort out their missing all their big chances, because I think they're top in big chances missed, then they could have a really good time. So I'll go 3-1 Chelsea.
And for everything that Max has said, I'm going to match that. I'm going to say 3-1 as well.
As you said, Shine, it's Potter's return, and I think he's going to go all out. But it won't be enough. I think it'll be a 3-2, like an exciting game to watch, because Potter wants to show Chelsea that they were wrong for sacking him.
Fair enough. I can see all of these results happening. Well, that's all the matches done. It's time to move on to better things. It's time to pick the double captain.
They did the voice again. We're so bad.
I did it. I'll go first. I'm going to back to Chelsea. That's all I have to say. 3-0 Chelsea, double captain. Give me 6 points. Easy.
Well, I'm going to go for the bottom of the table clash. And I know you all did. You were talking about, Ipswich. I know Shayan was agreeing with me. But you know what? That 1-1, I reckon it's going to happen. I think it's nailed on. So give me them 6 points.
Okay.
I'm most confident in a Villa win. Even though you guys were saying don't underestimate Wolves and all that, I think Villa are gonna win. They're gonna win 2-0. Yeah.
See, I've double captained the Arsenal City game. You know, City are going to win 3-1 and Arsenal are going to drop points. Biased, but that's me being biased, but it is what it is.
It is what it is,
Cool.
man.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Let us know what you think, what your predictions are in the comments. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.